Today's Saturday, it's 30th of April 2022 and we're back down in Palma. We're just standing over a little bridge, Puente, and there's a little bit of water in there and it's nicely flowing down towards the sea. And we're going to have a little walk around here. We've got a couple of markets to have a look at and a boat show, so let's get on with it. The last time we were down here it was for Baleares Day, so around the beginning of March the 1st is Baleares Day, and there were a lot of market stalls on that particular day. A few less today, but there's some market stalls. I'm not actually sure what this market is here for, what the purpose of it is. Yesterday we were in Puerto Portals, and in Puerto Portals they've got a kilometre zero farmers market. So lots of local produce, some from farms, but a lot of it was things that were actually made locally, and it was quite interesting. And this is something similar to that. We've got lots of handmade crafts, artisan type work, jewellery, and it's getting close to lunchtime, so we're feeling a little peckish, so we're going to be looking out for a stall which has got something nice to eat. I need to spotted something for the grandchildren. I think I might move on from here. So yeah, we're just below Espaluar, the art gallery, and across the road from where we are is where the boat show is, so we're hoping to be able to go in there a little bit later on and just have a look to see what's on offer at the boat show. But first of all, we've got this market, and then as we head towards the cathedral in Parc de Mar, we've got another market which is actually some sort of a beer festival. Again, sort of kilometre zero. These things are local, so we're looking at things that people make, grow, produce locally, and I'm all for that. So here we come to some orange juice, local orange juice, €2 for a glass of orange, freshly made from oranges that are grown on the island. Our orange tree finished a while ago, so it's a little bit late in the season for those. Pottery, there is a big pottery area on the island here. Just as we're walking along as well, we've got these wonderful photographs, beautiful scenes. Tomorrow is the 1st of May, Labor Day here in Spain, so officially it's a holiday. And here we've got a stall, we've got some pastries. Do you fancy a pastry now? So we'll go to the beer, and maybe we'll come back here later on to take some bread home. It's Saturday and it's stew night tonight, so we were up early this morning making our stew.
7 o'clock this morning.
7 o'clock this morning, up cooking. Oh dear, and we're not carrying a wine around all day today, but that looks quite interesting. They even have some Dimone wine, that looks dangerous. And the yerbas. So if you're in Mallorca at the moment, I'm not sure how long this particular market's on for, how many days. We'll try to find out before we exit.
Coincide with the boat show.
Problem with coming to a market first thing is that if you buy it now, you've got to carry it with you all day. You're going to be walking around for a while. It's a lot of carrying.
We'll come back this way.
Yeah, we've just driven into Palma, and the first car park we intended to go to had a completo sign in full, and the second one said it got 10 spaces, but before we'd even got very far in the queue it said it was full. But it was a short wait, and they've got the intelligent systems here where they let you in when somebody's gone out, and if there's a vacant parking lot, a green light comes on above it, so they're fairly easy to spot in the long line. So we drove in, we drove down one level, and immediately saw a family leaving, and not sure whether we were lucky or not, but we managed to park straight away very efficiently and come down to this market. So that's really nice, some nice clothes here, and the typical Mallorquin material which I've spoken about in many of the videos. So something very nice to see, and just come to the end of that. Across the road is where all of the Palma boat show is, and we'll be coming to that later on. And on the left we've got the old La Lonja buildings, which are quite splendid. We're going to head up to Parc de Mar now, where there's a bit of a beer festival. Fortunately I'm driving, so I might have to be a little bit careful there. We were just with a friend this morning, Jean, and we were just commenting on how suddenly busy the island's become, with noticeably on the roads lots of traffic, and the big influx of rent-a-cars. On an earlier video I mentioned 1,000 cars came in one go, and they've announced another 2,500 cars destined for rental agencies are due to arrive, or may well have already arrived, on the island. All of that means is the roads are going to become more and more congested, particularly in and around the Palma area. If you're driving in Palma, do be careful. The speed limit has changed, and not just in Palma but in all the towns and villages, it's now 30 kilometers per hour, which is very, very slow, or feels very, very slow. So just be very careful, and where it might have been different when you were last here, just keep your eye out for the new signs. And they can be a little bit confusing, because there's one that's in grey, which is not an obligatory sign, it's just an information sign. There's some square ones which are in blue, and they're sort of advisory signs, and then you've got the normal speed limit signs, which are circular with a red circle, white background. But you just need to be careful and keep your wits about you for all of the traffic regulations. If you've not been here for quite a while, you'll also find that some of the roads have actually changed, particularly when you're in the city. Cars are not allowed in many parts, and there are restrictions, and there's been a lot of roads dug up. And really strangely, you might find that some of them are still dug up. So we're just approaching the Parc de Mars, just in front of us, and you start to see how busy it is, with people already in the cafes having drinks, and it's just coming up to lunchtime, so they'll be getting busy serving lunch. So we can already see some market stalls on the other side here. One market to another, we can see lots and lots of traffic. Lots of taxis around to add to all the traffic. We are very well served with taxis here in Mallorca. That's taxis, not taxis. We can play plenty of those too. Yeah, when the girls were here, yeah, we did come. I think this was a different market though. This is these are different stalls from the ones we came to last time, so things are actually changing. Should we go this way? Anita wants to go that way. She's seen things which children might like, I think. Right, so we're going to head to the area where I think, we'll find out in a moment, where the beer is. Not quite, but I can see the signs. This area is frequently frequented by artists of various sorts. Some of the painting variety, like those. Some of the caricature variety, and you'll also get some that are performers who are doing various things. So just reading the sign, this is the Beer Palma, and it's from the 28th of April, so it's only just started, up through to the 8th of May, and it runs from 12 o'clock noon until until 10 o'clock at night on Monday to Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday it's open up until 11 o'clock at night. So what can you do here? Well, we'll find out. We'll have a little walk around and see. So this is where you get your tickets, I think. Just check. So if you want to get a drink, you need to buy some tokens. So there's a big queue here to buy tokens, and then when you go to the stall, you exchange the tokens for whatever food or drink is on offer. So first on the list is Estrella, one of the standard beers, one that I like actually. And then we've got some pastries and different things. have a list about how many tokens each thing's cost. So 2, 3, Guinness is 4 tokens. So I think I'm going to be a little bit more interested in the one across the way. They've got a craft beer stall over there. So we've got the San Miguel type places, a Magna, San Miguel. Some more tapas type things. And these are some of the ones we've been having in some of the local restaurants here. Brewdog. John likes that one, so get down here, John. Hope you're feeling better. Lots of people already out. The place we really want to go investigate is right across the way. Yeah, we can just go down there. I'll go this way because there's lots of steps that way. Got to work out how many tokens we need now.
One of the best scenes ever.
So over here we've got I think maybe some local beers here. IPA, Red Irish. And then we can get some chips and hot dogs. But here we've actually got some real Mallorca craft beers, craft beer Mallorca. And here we have the tap room. I'm surprised it's not a little bit busier here. You can get a pizza, 3 tokens. And so we've got a number of different beers here. They're all 3 tokens each. So when we get our tokens, we need to think that in mind. So I need to just ask this: everything you need to have a token. And she's a little bit disappointed because it's a beer festival and there doesn't appear to be any wine. So I might be happy, but Anita's not so content.
Water.
So it looks like it's 3 tokens for a beer from most of them. And how much is a token? I guess it's €1.
We've got some passing something, some empanadas there.
So we're going to have to join the queue and get some tokens. So we bought our tokens, we've got some food, and then need to just join the queue to get some beer. Just explaining where to get the tokens from. So we managed to get a few little things, so we have to buy a cup. Beer Palma. I've got my IPA, which is a Mallorca Pale Ale, and we've got some pastries.
I'll pretend this is wine.
And Anita's going to turn the water into wine.
Cheers.
So thanks very much for watching this bit of the video. After we've had something to eat, we're going to head off to the boat show, but I'll put that in a separate video. Bye for now.
Bye.